Yo, what's going on YouTube? JoJo back with another video. And as you can see by the title, we're rating teams episode 4. We're live over on twitch.tv/x_JoJoPate. Be sure to drop a follow on the channel, turn on the notifications. That way, anytime we do these rating teams, you can be in the chat and possibly be in the video right now. Before we get into this, make sure you like the video if you enjoy this kind of content. Comment down below what your team is looking like, who's your favorite player so far this year, and hit that sub button and turn on that notification bell. That way you never miss a post. All right, so the first team that we're doing today that we're going to be rating is my good friend Christian. Supports the channel. He's been in here for a while now. He's been waiting to be a part of the video, so I made sure that he was in this one. He did send this team in 2 weeks ago. I've been slacking. It's not on him. So, maybe the team looks a little older compared to what you may think. But, we're still going to give him a fair rating. We're still going to give him some pointers. And let's see what we can make some changes. And let's see what Christian's team's rated. Okay, so we got, let's see, Cedric Mullins. The only thing, chat, you got to remember, he doesn't have any parallels besides parallel 2 Vladdy, and he has parallel 1 Castellanos. All right, pitching. He said he took out Glasnow, Edward Cabrera. So think of Edward Cabrera, not Tyler Glasnow. So we got DeGrom, Sandoval, that would be Cabrera, Herman Marquez, Rondon. He's pretty much got a whole team affinity, bullpen. I do like the Jarius Familia. The thing with the bullpen, he doesn't have Chapman. Neither one. He didn't have the gold Chapman either. He doesn't have any of the collections. So no Ohtani, no Mookie Betts, no Mo Rivera. He doesn't have Kenley Jensen. In the rotation, he doesn't have an Al Leiter or even like a Lefty Grove. I think it's like a 6.4 that you should grind out the BR program, Christian. I think the BR program is probably the most fruitful thing right now because you can get Trevor Story if you need be. You can pick up Al Leiter. Right now alone, you could get Al Leiter, Jorge Posada, any card like that. You can get both of them. You get the pull holes. You could sell him and buy somebody else. You could get Chapman or Bryce Harper or Stan Musial. So I would go do the BR program. That's what I would do. I think it's like a 6. I think it's like a 6 after looking at it. Like truly looking at it. No parallels. Try to get collections done. That's cheap as it's ever been. Maybe Tommy G, Tom Glavine. In the bullpen, go for a Kenley or a Goose Gossage. I'm gonna go 6. It's not a bad team. You can go into ranked seasons and win with this team right here. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Zach. Go grind Field of Dreams and get Felix. That'll significantly help your team. It's not a bad team, Christian, I promise you. But the problem is, with your pitching, you're probably going to win 1 out of every 5 games. We got J-Force. Now, J-Force, this team better be nice, bro. Because you told me that this is a 9 at least. All right, so let's see. Good parallels. 2 parallel 5s, 3 parallel 5s, 2 parallel 4s. He's got the glitchiest cards in the game. He's got Mookie, Chipper, Wander, Trey Turner, Poppy, Schwarber, Mike Trout, who's probably going to go back into my lineup. Vlad Sr., he's amazing. He's got his cap, Tim Tebow, on the bench. My man's got Tebow as his cap. Timothy Tebow. I like it. That's offensively. I wouldn't make no changes. You know what, J-Force? Typically, I would say like get a little more balance because your first 3 hitters are righties. But I know you're good. Like you're really good at the game, so you could probably you could face that. I'm a little upset you got Chipper down in the 8 hole. I'm not gonna lie, J-Force. I might have to dot points for that. We got Chipper batting 8th. All right, so pitching, he's got Justin Verlander. So he does have a World Series reward. He's got Al Leiter, DeGrom, Felix, Shohei. His bullpen's flawless. Outside of that 95 Goose Gossage, obviously I would try to get the 99. For some reason, he just plays 20 times better than the 95. The best pitchers in the game, I don't think there's nothing I would change with the pitchers. You got the best bullpen in the game. I wouldn't change anything with the bullpen outside of getting the 99 Goose Gossage. Offensively, the only change you possibly can make right now is maybe getting Frankie Lindor, but it's like at that point it's preference, right? Do you prefer Franco or Lindor? Yeah, I think this is a 9.5. Spiz got 9.5. Jake says 9.9. Cardinal says 9.7. Zach says 9.6. Horse says 9.7. Spiz says 9.9 with Acuna instead of Mookie. Facts, man. Where's Acuna at? You know, I'm feeling the Braves hate, boys. I'm feeling the Braves hate, and I just don't know if I appreciate it. But this is a good team, man. This is to me. He's got the parallels. He's got the pitchers. Literally, the only change I would say is the Goose Gossage. Yeah, it's probably like a 9.7. I'm gonna go 9.7. And the team right here that we're gonna give a 9.7 to is a person who, honestly, bro, has been here for me legit since basically day one after he whooped my ass in BR. You know, he came into chat and he's been a good friend ever since. So, you know, that's my boy J Force. I'll leave his links down in the description. He hasn't been able to stream for a while, but still go show him some love. And so when he does come back to streaming, you know, we're there for him. So go show J Force some love. He's got a good team. He's good at the game. And yeah. All right, next up, we got Cardinal. Got a good team. I like it. It's a different team. I'm seeing a couple players that most people don't use. I like that. I do like the fact that he has some players that we won't see in everybody's lineup. He's got Turner, he's got Trouty, he's got Dominguez, Soriano, Chipper, Brooks Robinson. He's got Brooksy. So I kind of like that. He's got Trey Turner, Miggy, and he's got Schwarbombs. Chipper at short. I like that. It's kind of different. I once again, on offense, and I'll show you all the pitching here in a second. On offense, I would construct it a little differently because what you have is righty, 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 lefty, switch, switch, righty, righty. I would balance that out a little bit so that when you're in game, you're not facing where a guy can just bring in Goose Gossage against the top of your order or Mo Rivera, and you got to go righty, righty against somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? But I would switch around the order, but I like the team. On the bench, he's got JT. I would change that. I don't think JT, unless you're pinch running for Schwarber and then bringing in JT. JT doesn't necessarily have the greatest splits to be pinch hitting, if that makes sense. I love the fact that you do have Acuna on your team, unlike J-Force. But we got Poppy, Tim Anderson, Aaron Judge is something else too. I mean, I kind of like this. It's a different team. It's a different feel. Like, I like teams like this. And then pitching wise, he's got Felix, DeGrom, Parallel 4 Cliff Lee, Shohei, Al Leiter. I'm assuming you just picked that Al Leiter up from the BR program. Joe Nathan, Liam Hendricks, Franco Rivera, and Lee Smith. I see right now, and this is typically most people's issues, is the bullpen. I would get rid of Liam Hendricks. He's one of the easiest people to read in this game. He's got a basic pitch mix, and he's got a basic motion. Joe Nathan, I haven't seen him before, so I honestly can't comment on that one. Where can I get good bullpen arms? Kenley, you can get him as a part of the BR program. Goose Gossage, you would have to get to 40 wins or a World Series or save up stubs. So if you need to flip cards, y'all know we got videos on the channel. You got to have, I feel like you have to have Goose or Kenley. You do got Mo, but I would get rid of Liam. That's my biggest thing. Hey, Horson, appreciate that follow, brother. Hope you're having a blessed night. Listen, you have got to go to your BR programs and you got to get either Kenley or 97 Chapman, preferably Chapman because lefties are so sparse, but you got to go get Chapman. Put him right behind a righty because he does hit righty very well. It's just, I would not have 3 straight righties. I mean, unless you're just amazing. Like, if you're amazing at this game, don't let me tell you anything because I'm buns, but I like that it's different, man. I really do. I think this is like an 8.2, 8.3. And it's mainly, I think it's mainly me being, I like the fact that it's just a different team. I like that. I mean, I know maybe honestly, maybe an honest rating would be possibly because you don't have Kenley or Goose or Chapman, and you don't have one of the meta, like you don't have Wander or Lindor at shortstop and Chipper over at third. I could put it in the 7s, but I like the fact that it's different, man. I like that you use Brooks Robinson. I like that you have Jason Dominguez. Like, you have Miggy in your starting lineup. Like, I like that. So for me personally, I'm gonna go 8.2. Yeah, if y'all want to be a part of the YouTube video, all you got to do is you got to follow the Twitch channel. You got to be subbed to the YouTube, man. That's all you got to do. Chat. My dude's got 3 parallel 5s just in his starting lineup. He's got parallel 5 Otani, parallel 5 DeGrom, parallel 5 Eddie Cabrera, parallel 2 Felix. I'm assuming you just got Al Leiter. Honestly, you can't really have a better pitching rotation than this. I mean, obviously you can name a couple names based off preference, Pitching, that's a 10. Trevor Hoffman surprises me. Zach Britton, you're blessed that you did your daily moments because I wish I had that Zach Britton. Off the rip, just off the bullpen, obviously, Zach, you know what I'm going to say. I think that you need one of Goose, Chapman, or Kenley. I don't like Trevor Hoffman. I don't know how Zach is successful with this card. This card does have good break on all his pitches and control, but I don't know. He's BP to me. But I will never knock anybody. If you're good with somebody, keep them in your lineup. Don't change your lineup based off my word if you're good with the card. So he's got in his lineup parallel 5 chipper, parallel 5. Matter of fact, we're not even going to say parallel because as you can see, he has pretty much all parallel 5s. He's got chipper, Schwarber, Vlad, Jackie, Trey, Mike Trout. He's got parallel 5 Steady Mullins in center. And he's got parallel 2 Lou Brock in left. All glitchy players. I like the way he has his lineup set with the left, right, right, left. Switch hitter. I don't like Chipper Jones being in the 7 hole, but I digress. He's got parallel 5. He's pretty much got an all parallel 5 bench. Parallel 4 Soriano, who honestly is best. If you have Soriano, I think he goes best off the bench because he's great against lefties. His swing doesn't really play great against righties. To me, it's a 9.8, man. I think this is a 9.8. I really do. I mean, dude, all the parallel 5s, he's got his bench set up correctly to me. Outside of, I don't necessarily see the purpose for Posada, but I like how, I love Tatis, bro. I love his swing. You got parallel 5 Stan. You got the righty killer in Poppy, the lefty killer in Soriano. I think it's like a 9.6, 9.7. Possibly a 10. This could possibly be a 10. I think there could be a couple changes. First of all, I personally like Bryce Harper over Lou Brock, but I do know Lou Brock is very glitchy on this game. I would personally not use Posada or Musial off the bench, but that's just personal preference. Can somebody convince me that this is a 10? Because I want to go 10. I really do. First of all, who uses 92 Stan for 445 at-bats, bro? That's crazy. Oh, I don't know, man. Lou Brock is nice. Lou Brock is nice. I'm just not, I'm not the biggest fan of the bench. I think the bench could be constructed a little different, but I don't know. I think, what's up, Alex? Hey, appreciate that follow, Anthony. Easy 10, but Brock, I don't know. Cedric's, but he's got Cedric. He's got parallel 5 Cedric in center. You know what, Zach? You know what I would do if I was you? And you probably don't have the stubs because you're a pack addict. But yeah, 1 of 1 parallel. He's 1 of 1 with Steady Mullins, parallel 5. I would move Mullins to left, Trout to center, and I would go get Bryce Harper. Mook over Jackie. Yeah. That's what you're missing. You don't have Mookie, Zach, or how close are you to Mookie? Close. I think Mookie, not even Mookie over Jackie. Mookie over Lou Brock, I think makes this a 10 out of 10. All right, chat. So this is LK's team, LB, a really good friend of the channel. He sent, like I said, he sent this on the 19th. So, you know, y'all should be able to see the picture. Hopefully I pulled it up a little closer. He's got parallel 5 Mike Trout. He's got parallel 3 Acuna, parallel 4 Jackie, parallel 5 Chipper. He's got Castis, Trey, Poppy, and Schwarber. Pretty much everybody in his lineup is parallel 5 or parallel 4. I do like that. Let's see. On the bench, he has Jared Walsh, Devers, Votto, Salvi Perez, and Steady Mullins. Zach, you should kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? He found a way to have Cedric Mullins on the team. I mean, dude, finding a way to get Castellanos in the lineup is never a bad thing. He has a great swing. He has great quirks. Schwarber, Poppy. I don't know. I wouldn't really change anything. And then pitching, he's got DeGrom, Felix, Cliff Lee, Eddie Cabrera, and Palala. He's got parallel 5 Corbin Burns, Chapman. Like I said previously before we started recording, this was before the BR, so I'm assuming he probably has Diamond Chapman by now. Dibble and Mo Rivera. Chat, what we thinking, man? What we thinking for this team? 8.9? It's a good team. I can't say much because I have him in mind, but I'm looking to replace Graveman, and I think Dibble is kind of BP, bro. It might just be me, but am I the only one that thinks Dibble's BP? Like, he's not that good this year for some reason. Maybe it's because everybody used him all last year, And then at the beginning of the year, they used gold. But I don't know, man. Dibble to me is just kind of eh. Corbin Burns to me is so easy to hit. So I don't necessarily like him, but he does have him parallel 5. I think it's like a 8.9. Hater, Familia, Dibble, Hurts to me. And then rotation's really good, minus Burns. That's the only thing I would change is possibly that. Like, I mean, I would probably go get Al Leiter. Like, he didn't have Al Leiter, right? I would probably go put Al Leiter in over Corbin Burns, but that's really it. And then I would, once again, 99 Goose Gossage or 99 Kenley Jensen, if not both. I think it's an 8.9. Okay, so Jaime has David Justice, different. Clemente in center. He's got Castellanos in right, Votto, Franco, Trey Turner, Chipper, Kyle Schwarbaums. Got a good bench too. His bench is I like it. He's got Poppy, Soriano, Salvi, Ronald Acuna, and Jim Thome. So he's got like 125, 125, 125, 125, 120. I forget what it is. Almost 125, 125. He's got speed here, great against lefties. Speed, great against lefties. Positional versatility. Honestly, I love this bench. I love this bench, man. This is honestly one of the better constructed benches that we've seen. And honestly, I know that's not a big deal, but I don't like David Justice. And I'm a Braves fan. I don't like David Justice. I would move Clemente over and put somebody in center. Cedric Mullins, Mike Trout. I think you have Justice here just to have a lefty in the thing. Maybe you crush with David Justice, so you know that's possible. He does have a good swing. I just like him more as a bench bat. I hate his defense. I think even though he has 74 fielding, he has Silver Shield. It feels like he plays like a common. He's got Eddie Cabrera, Cliff Lee, Paxton, Felix, Jacob deGrom. He's got Hader, Soto, 97 Chapman. He's got Liam. He's got I don't like that. Dibble, Reyes, Rivera, and Goose Gossage. So outside of this, which I mean at this point it's just preference, right? On who you use. Because I think I use Graveman. He's not good. This is the only change, man. James Paxton. I see Chev use James Paxton. You know, like, I mean, you got a goon like Chev using Paxton. Like, it's hard for me to say you shouldn't use Paxton. I would definitely use Al Leiter over Paxton. But if you're really good with them, I would change this and I would change this. But his bullpen outside of that, to me, is perfect. I love that he has Goose, Rivera. Matter of fact, go get Kenley. If you have all these, you obviously grind the game. You obviously play enough. You probably have stubs. I would not use Liam. I would go get Kenley. That's my only change. Offensively, I would get David Justice out. I would just switch him, maybe with Acuna. Just switch him for Acuna. And I think, I don't know. I think this is a 8.8, 8. Nah, I'm gonna go 8.99. I'm gonna go 9. Hey, Spiz, I can't go 7.4, man. I think such a simple change. I love his bullpen. Like, I love it. I think honestly, he's one of the first ones that had everybody in the bullpen that you should have. And there's very minor changes. Like, it's not like the change isn't on his team. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I can understand if he had somebody here that he couldn't just switch out. But literally, you place Acuna here and move Clemente over, and you're looking at a really good team. Am I the only one? I'm gonna go 8.9. Ortiz over Votto. I will say this, chat. Votto has live series quirks and Ortiz don't. And I think live series quirks play a big part. And we'll talk more about that once I get off this video. So this was Jaime. Jaime, if you don't know, Jaime was the winner of our jersey giveaway over on YouTube. Once we hit YouTube partner, Jaime won the jersey. He picked the blue Nolan Arenado jersey. It actually came in. It's beautiful. I low-key wanted to keep it. Shout out to everybody who was a part of this video. We got Christian, LK, Jaime, Zach, who once again has been a big part of the channel. J-Force. You know, those two are like brothers to me, J-Force and Zach, and Cardinal. Like I said, if you like the video, we're aiming for 15 likes on the video. Comment down below who's your favorite card to use in MLB The Show 21, and who are you looking forward to coming out? And hit that sub button because you love your boy. We're chasing 2K subs, hopefully 5K by the end of the gaming cycle. And I know I can get there with you. We're going to get there. So, and as always, peace, love. Till next time.